welcome Chicago to the 61st Annual National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences Emmy Awards. Woo! I'm Amy Rutledge. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Felicia Lawrence.
And I'm John Hanson. I'm going to be leaving you ladies in a bit, but I got to say, we're the hosts of The Jam every morning, 6 to 8, CW26, but we see each other normally 3 o'clock in the morning, but we are dressed up tonight.
It's so perky. It's such a different time of day.
You guys look amazing.
You look
absolutely amazing. Thank you for the compliment. We're going to have a very fun, exciting night. One where we're going to stay up straight.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay. And we're going to stay awake.
Yes!
Exactly.
That's the hardest part for us right now.
That's the key, exactly. No, we're going to have a lot of fun. I know you guys are going to be interviewing some great people here. I'm going to be roving around. We should probably do a report at the bar at some point. Say hi to some
course.
stuff. You know, like hobnob with the people. See who's coming, see who's going. Well, hopefully not going yet. Who's coming?
Because we have close to 700 people here tonight, I believe.
Crazy.
It is a huge crowd, yeah.
It's a very exciting night. Before you go, John, we got to say congratulations. You are nominated for not one, but 2 Emmys, right?
I'm really looking forward to losing to Larry Mowry for the second year in a row for Weather Reporter. Larry's the best.
Globetrotters are one of our hosts for the evening. Big Easy told us that every station he's come to before the Emmy Awards, and he was with us on the Jam yesterday, they have won multiple awards.
Can't wait to break the streak, everyone. It's going to be great.
And I slipped him a 20. So
there you go, even better.
Things are in our favor.
Traffic of influence, gotta love that. No, it's going to be a great time here. We're here till 6 o'clock, right?
Yes.
And the dinner starts around 5:30, then the awards a little after that, so we're kind of like bridging the gap here.
Make sure you work till 6, though. Don't start at 5:30 eating.
And by the way, I want cocktails at the table when we get
I got to roll over here and bring them over to you?
No,
okay.
You could bring me mine.
I was going to say,
at the table
for that.
Right.
We'll tell you what, why don't we go ahead and bring in the first guest? I'm going to start roving around, but let's get Steve Novak in here, the man, the myth, the legend. Good to see you. I'll swap you on out.
Hello.
One touch for another.
One of my favorite people. Steve Novak, who is the head of the Chicago chapter of NANAS. Thank you so much for being here. Multi-Emmy Award winner and nominee, director, producer extraordinaire for WGN TV, from Bozo to field producing. There's so many things you have done. I don't know what you haven't done yet.
Pretty much done all of the things that we have at GN, and just happy to be here and happy to be a part of the Television Academy.
So with your extensive resume, what does it feel like to be here again?
Well,
does it lose any of its excitement?
It never loses its excitement. This year I'm not nominated for anything, but it's still going to be a great show. We have people who have done some amazing work. We have students who are receiving scholarships. It's going to be a tremendous evening, a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it.
Steve, a lot of people have asked me this, so maybe you can help explain. How does this process work? Because I know with TV stations, they submit nominations, they're chosen, then how do they decide who wins what?
Well, it's a peer judging, but we're not judged by other people in Chicago.
Right.
So we trade with other chapters. There's 19 Television Academy chapters. So we will trade nomination or awards with other chapters. They'll vote on them, and it's not a horse race. It's best in class. So you may have 1 or 2 or 3 winners in a category. As much as everyone says it's an honor just to be nominated, it really is, because about 11% of the entries are nominees. So you're really running if you're nominated, you've done really well.
Yeah, it's a pretty exciting night to be here. I've won one myself and just been nominated a couple of times, and it always feels good. Also just to be amongst your peers in this kind of environment, having them acknowledge the work that you do every day as being important, because sometimes in this climate we forget that, and it's so important that we're here.
It is very important. The work that's being done in this is a new golden age of television. Everybody talks about the early days. No, this is the new golden age of television. What's changed, television as an art form is in great shape. What's changed is the delivery method. You're watching on your phone, you're watching on a TV, on a computer, on a tablet. So it's how we reach more people, and all of your work is being seen on multiple platforms, and it's amazing.
Well, I love that it's just everyone from the industry coming together to highlight some of the key, I want to say supreme, some of the most awesome work that's being done in our region. But as you mentioned, it is everyone, and I guess I want to speak to some of the newer people who might be in the industry and want to win a gold statue. What would be your advice to them?
Don't make your work about winning a statue. Make your work about doing the best job you can, and the statue will take care of itself. And what I say is to the people starting out, look at some of the work that's being done. If you're a member of the TV Academy, you have an opportunity to judge work that comes from other chapters. That's a great thing for you to do. You can see what's going on in other places, maybe even get some ideas on things you can do and stories. It's a terrific thing.
It just to absorb like some of the writing. It's so amazing. There's some phenomenal writers out there that you get to like see how they put things together, how their brain works. It's wonderful.
And while it is great to win, it's an honor to be nominated, but it's even more important to be doing the work.
Yeah.
And the other thing that the Academy is, we're known for the Emmys, but we're also known for our scholarships. And this year would be the 26th year of our scholarship, the Natus Foundation. And with the 8 awards we're giving out this year, we will have given out over $500,000 to deserving students.
That's wonderful.
And we have opportunities for people to donate and to pay it forward, and that's really what we're looking at.
Well, we do have to tip our hat then, because your station, WGN, has a number of nominees this evening, quite a few.
We have 39.
39?
Between WGN and Oakbrook Productions, we have 39 nominees.
That's fantastic.
Well,
So
clearly a lot of
regardless, you
hard
guys
work.
are walking away winner.
Everybody's a winner who comes tonight.
That is true. Steve, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Well, you're always
Pleasure.
here, but thanks so much for talking to us.
Enjoy, and great job, and enjoy you on the jam.
Thank
Take
you.
care now.
Bye,
Thank
Steve.
you
Thanks.
so
Appreciate
much.
it.
How exciting.
I know, there are so many phenomenal people here. You kind of get all of Chicago's best journalists and, of course, Milwaukee stations, South Bend stations. Everyone's here under one roof, and it's so fun to kind of mix and mingle with your peers. So we're really looking forward to an exciting night. We've got a lot more coming up. We're going to take a quick break, but stay tuned. Much more right after this. Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry. Please.
No, you're good. Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, John, please.
What's going on right now is they've got TJ on the piano. He's testing everything out there. He's giving a wave in the background there. The mics look good. They got a big roller there. They're going to be doing a giveaway for some great prizes, trip to Branson, all sorts of stuff. But I think the most important thing here, since I'm going to be sticking around, of course, for the dinner and the awards, I wanted to check out the menu and see what we're going to be enjoying tonight. Our salad course, a nice kale Caesar salad. Gotta love that. Gotta get those greens on in there. Ooh, a nice little crispy garlic chickpeas. That's important to get your vitamins, kids. Don't forget that. But I think the most important thing, fried chicken breast is our entree tonight, and a peanut butter and jelly tart for dessert. That sounds great. I tell you what I'm going to do here. I probably shouldn't do this, but I like breaking the rules, both on the jam and in real life. I know it's a little early, but I'm going to go ahead and grab a little pretzel roll. Take a bite out of that. Chris, you're on the board. Are you approving me grabbing this? Is that okay?
You know what? I didn't see anything happen, people. It's you're hungry. You're going to be working all night.
Yes.
It's perfect for you.
Right.
Absolutely.
What table did I steal that from? 39?
39.
That's okay.
You know
Tom
what?
Skillen's sitting there. I took his role. That's fine for me. Chris, big night for y'all.
It's impressive. We got a lot of good talent here. We got Ryan Dempster and Big Easy hosting, and it's just going to be a lot of fun.
What is it that about this night that get everyone together excited? It's just cool to communicate and see everyone who you normally only see online sometimes, and you get to actually talk to them.
Well, the thing that's cool is that, as you well know, you don't get to see your competitors. You know, we're competing, but we're friends with them as well.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't get to see them very often because you're always doing a newscast or doing whatever at the same time. So it's a good opportunity for us to get together and not only celebrate celebrate broadcasting, but celebrate what's the best of us.
Yeah,
And,
exactly. And all the great nominees out there, and even if you're not nominated, you're coming for a great party. Chris and I work together over at Weigel Broadcasting, doing some of the Game of the Week, some really cool stuff. Anything great you got coming up that you want to share a little bit about?
You know, it's an exciting time. We're starting into the basketball season soon. We had the football season, which was huge success, and now it's basketball time. So it's the weather. So, you know, the weather's changing, so let's get inside and do those games. So we're looking forward to those.
I like that. All right, I got my pretzel roll. I'm going to toss it back to y'all.
Look at John
He's
eating already.
already. He's supposed to be getting us food too, so we'll check back in with him in a little bit.
Well, we want to welcome a very special guest. She is one of the scholarship recipients tonight, Isabella Michaels. Hello.
Hi, it's an honor to be here with you guys today.
So DePaul University, tell us a little bit about what you're nominated for this evening.
So I'm nominated for a scholarship, and I'm so super blessed to be here and proud to just represent my university, DePaul, who's instilled so many good journalistic, ethical values in me, and it just makes all the hard work pay off.
You know, this is a tough time to get into journalism. We've got a lot going on in this country. Journalism itself is being questioned by the president and a lot of people.
Of course.
How does that play into your education moving forward?
It plays in a lot because I'm focusing in sports journalism, but I'm still reading and reporting on the impeachment inquiry in class, and they really instill these values in us to make sure we're socially responsible and giving citizens news they need to know, not stuff that's just going to move circulation and, you know, create views over news. So it's really important to just report what's going on, and especially with what's going on in Washington right now. It's when we need it most.
Yeah.
Well, as
Fantastic.
a budding journalist with an awesome career on the horizon, what do you want people to know about your career and why you're choosing to do this?
I chose this basically because of my strong passion for sports and writing and reporting, and just I love also creating relationships, so interviewing and speaking with people like we're doing right now, and it just brings so much passion, and it makes that hard work pay off, because at the end of the day you want to be doing something where you know you're giving meaning to yourself and the people around you and the citizens that you're giving the news to.
Yeah, want to make a difference, right?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, best of luck to you tonight.
Thank you so
I know
much.
it's very exciting, and
It
it's
is.
probably a little nerve-wracking for you.
It is, but I'm super blessed to be here. Thank God that I'm here and to be able to represent my school, DePaul University. If it wasn't for my school, I would not be here right now.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
joining
so
us.
much.
Okay, we'll be rooting for you.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thank you. Oh, I love what she said, what she's talking about, just with hard work and the importance of that in this day and age, in this climate.
Yeah, and I remember being young and getting into the business, and you had all these great hopes, and we still have those, but we need those people back into this so that they still can breathe that life into journalism again.
So we mentioned the scholarship that's going on. We want the folks at home, the people who are watching, you can get involved as well. Okay, this raffle is ongoing. The scholarship is funded by the raffle that is ongoing. You can buy those raffle tickets simply by texting Emmy Raffle to 855-202-2100. 855-202-2100.
You get 10 tickets for $10, 30 tickets for $25, 75 tickets for $150, or for $50, 150 tickets for $100. So make sure to get involved and help support our budding journalists out there.
Really, really cool. Okay, let's send it out to John. I'm sure he's getting into some more trouble.
All right, I'm here with Florence, and you guys know Amy and Felicia, I'd end up at the bar sooner rather than later. Florence, how you doing here this evening?
Doing just great.
You excited to make some cocktails for the stars, quote unquote, of Chicago?
Sure am.
All right, I'm gonna come behind. Is that okay? I'm gonna come into your house over on here. All right, you mind if I get a little Jack and soda? I know the bar's not open yet, but you can make it for me here a little early, right?
I can make it.
All right. So what's the tips here as we make this sort of thing? What are we doing? What's the key? That one looks pretty good. You gave that one a good check there, good pour. What's next? What's the next ingredient?
Is this club soda?
Oh, nice little club soda. No, don't spray it everywhere. I'm wearing a tux here, people. Nice pour there, Florence. There we go. Now you top this off with a lime, right? That's the most important ingredient.
That's right.
What's the most unusual drink you've ever seen someone order at the bar when you've been doing these events? I know you probably do weddings, you do all sorts of things. What's the most unusual thing someone orders?
Well, probably
Like a Manhattan or something?
or old fashions.
Do you do that if they ask for an old fashioned?
Well, if we have the ingredients, we do.
If not, can you just make it up and fake it?
No, we wouldn't do that.
Florence, come on, have a little fun. Now, here's what I've always wanted to know. As someone who is a tipper, and where's your jar at? Where can I put?
We can start one.
Yeah, we'll start. Hey, there we go. Make sure to tip your bartenders, people. Now, so let's say someone, I've always wondered this, going to weddings. If I tip like a 5 or a 10 right at the start, we lock eyes, we're loving it, I give you $10. Are you going to be pouring me a little heavier as we go throughout the night? No, you can't do it. See, Florence is going by the books here. All right, well, tell you what, I know you can't drink either. I'm going to take a nice sip of this Jack and soda you made me. Florence, how about it? High five to you. Guys, back to y'all. Ooh, I'll get a drink for you, too.
All right, thanks, John. Already hitting the bar. Well, we are lucky now to have a multi-Emmy award-winning anchor, WGN TV News morning anchor, Larry Potash is joining us with his daughter, Kaylee. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having us. This is Kaylin.
Kaylin, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Kaylin, sorry.
Kaylee was on the list, but that's what we ended up going
So
with.
close.
Well, she looks happy. I think she's glad you chose what you chose. How's it feel to be here tonight?
Feels great. I haven't been in a long time.
Yeah,
so
I was actually kind of surprised to see you because he wins every year, but I don't think you come every year.
It's a long night.
It is a long night. It's a very long night. So tonight you are up for awards for not only morning news anchor, but also for Backstory.
Right.
Correct? A lot of actually nominations I saw for Backstory.
Yeah, Mike D'Angelo is the photographer and editor, and as you may know, he is really, really good, and he doesn't shoot news. He kind of shoots cinema.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun. On-air people tend to be control freaks, but he's one of the few people where I say, just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's been great.
Very sweet of you to give him props, but part of the reason also is you're an extraordinary journalist.
Well, thank you.
In a time where it's hard for us to be journalists.
I know, it's hard. You're competing with a phone, social media, all of it. So it's more important than ever to be a good storyteller.
Yeah.
What do you talk to about journalism with your daughter?
The advice that I give to all students, which is read a book. Right? I said that a lot of students think this is about how to hold a microphone and how to look in the camera. And I said, no, it's trying to figure out what the heck is going on.
Right.
And that's the part when I work with students, they struggle to figure out what the angle is or what the story is.
I feel like it's hard for them to absorb things, or it's too much coming at them and they don't know how to filter through all of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And, I get it. When I was 20, I didn't care about the stock market either. But these are things you got to figure out.
Well, and then how you mentioned the stock market, but even how it's all connected. Like maybe the stock market
Right.
isn't necessarily your thing, but maybe it's connected to entertainment journalism or what's going on in Hollywood, what's going on in New York, what's
Right.
going on across the country.
Right. And I said, look, you can wing it in this business and get by on a lot of days. And the one day that you screw up royally, that'll be the day that everybody remembers and everybody talks about.
Absolutely. Amen. How do you feel like journalism's changing in right now?
Well, I don't know. I think, because of the social media and the web influence, I don't think the powers that be in our industry have figured it out. And I think they just tell us, just do it. Just do it all, and which is fine, and that's what we're doing until somebody figures out how we can make money off of all that.
Well, partly everything's moving so fast.
Yeah.
It's moving so fast. We're all kind of playing catch up in a sense because you're trying to be on top of the story and what's coming up next. What's the next story? What's the next gig?
Right. And then, the days of being generic anchor reading with the clock over your shoulder, you can't do that anymore. There are just too many options. And so for us, in the morning show, this is what we've been doing the whole time we were there because that's just who we are.
Yeah.
And so
what makes you guys the juggernaut that you are? Is it just you, Rob, and Larry?
Well, I think because there's a big anchor robot mentality in our industry, and we've never really had that. And it's just we call each other out on our BS. As our unwritten rule is we break all the rules,
right?
And so that's worked because it's different. And we were the last morning show on the air. Remember, so you can't just come on and do what Channel 7's doing.
Right.
Right. And so you had to do something different and find your voice. And we just, we're a bunch of sarcastic a-holes.
So you're like the restaurants at home every
We own
day.
that market.
Yeah, right, which is wonderful. And it's worked well for you guys. Congratulations, too. I'm sure we'll see you on stage several times this evening.
Thanks. Well, we miss you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Have a good night tonight, guys.
Make sure you get you a lot of dessert, plenty of Shirley Temple, and make sure you guys have fun later tonight.
Yeah, it's a 2 Shirley limit tonight.
And you look gorgeous, by the way. Very pretty.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks, guys. Bye. Appreciate it.
Really exciting.
So good to see everybody. Yeah, so nice
and
to see
his
some
voice. I've just always loved his voice.
Yeah, he was that guy that was born to be in radio and television.
Seriously.
That's how he just talks. It doesn't matter if it's on camera, if you're just talking about getting lunch. That's wonderful, yeah.
Really, really cool. Okay, we have so much more coming up. We're going to be chatting with you guys in just a little bit more on some more nominees.
Lots of nominees tonight, so we'll get to that coming up right after this.
All right, guys, I am at the registration table. This is where all the action is here to start. Lexi is hard at work. Jenna or Ashley? I already forgot. Ashley, right?
Yep.
All right, Ashley, can you find my... Are you already working? You're helping someone else out?
Yeah.
All right, you're helping someone else out. You helping someone out?
No, I can get you.
All right, what table am I at? I'm kind of curious here tonight. Last name Hansen. That's an Hansen. Yeah, me and my mom together. Yeah, that one's there.
On your table 31.
Oh, I was hoping where it was going to be where I stole the role. Thank you so much. I'm going to take a seat over here by Isabel and Gloria. How are you guys doing? Isabel, you feeling good tonight?
Feeling good. How are you?
Look wonderful and beautiful. Gloria's already yelled at me twice. Why is that, Gloria?
Because you didn't bring me a pretzel roll.
Girl, I'm sorry. Next time I certainly will. Now, what's the key here? What's the important thing as you're signing on up? What do you do?
The important thing is to get the guest's last name.
Yeah.
And to make sure that they are signed in and at their tables.
Right. What happens if someone tries to sneak in?
We call the table police, which is here.
The table police? Is that Isabel?
Yes.
You're gonna beat someone down if they try and get in here?
Force them to leave.
Who's the one person that you have seen on the list and you're like, I want to meet them tonight? John Hansen?
Yeah.
Well, nice to meet you, no, but really, come on. Tom Skillen's got to be on there somewhere. He's someone you want to meet for sure.
Yeah, I think the
Florida store. Oh, Ryan Dempster is going to be here.
Yeah.
That sounds like good stuff. All right, so I got to get her a pretzel roll. I got to be helping out here a little bit. I believe we are out of time, so we're going to be tossing it back to you guys. Cheers from the registration table.
I think we need to start counting the number of cocktails John Hansen's having out there.
There you go. Pace yourself, John. Pace yourself. Okay, so we just talked about the scholarship fund a little bit earlier and how we keep this going. New and more generations of journalism to come. Well, there are a lot of people that get together to help make that happen. We're here with Dalton from Silver Dollar City, which is one of the, what can you say, awards that you can win if you are going to enter the raffle. We'll tell you how to enter that raffle in just a little bit. But let's tell the people what they could win.
Yeah, absolutely. We have some great sponsorship packages for you guys. A Branson Getaway package. One is adventure focused, and the other one is more shows focused. So kind of something for everybody. Me being with Silver Dollar City, I believe we're in both of those prize packages, and so we're happy to be sponsoring the Emmys, of course, too. And the scholarship, you know, that's so important to us. Silver Dollar City wouldn't be what it is today, part of the North America's largest theme park corporation, without journalism. I mean, it's really important to us. Back in the 1960s, that journalism was so critical to us. So it's so happy for us, happy to be here supporting this program, and hopefully somebody's going to win and have a great time in Branson.
You know, it's funny because we always talk about like taking trips into Wisconsin and Indiana. You forget Missouri's so close.
Yeah, it really is close. I mean, and also we have those new Frontier flights that come into Branson directly from ORD, so that's huge for us in Branson. But we always fly in from Springfield, and then it's just a quick 40-minute drive. Plenty of stuff to do in Branson, of course. And no matter what you're looking to do, there's something for everybody. I always say from ages 3 to 93, there really is something for everybody, especially at Silver Dollar City. I mean, we've got over 40 rides and attractions there. We've got Time Traveler, which is the world's fastest, steepest, tallest spinning roller coaster.
Awesome.
I think a couple days ago was Guinness World Record Day, so hopefully we're getting that next year. No one's beaten us yet. We've got some other roller coasters and some great festivals too.
Okay,
so,
we're in.
Yeah, let's
sign
go.
us up.
And it's really a family destination. You know, it's not just theme parks and roller coasters. We also have 100 demonstrating craftsmen, different festivals throughout the year, and we're actually proclaimed by the U.S. Congress as the home of American craftsmanship. So you can see how glass was blown back in the day, blacksmithing, whatever it was in the 1880s. You can see it happen right in front of you at our theme park. So it's really a unique experience. Not just roller coasters, not just scares, something for everybody.
How did you guys get on board with the folks with Natus?
Well, really, like I said before, journalism is so important to us, and actually my leader in our office, Lisa Rao, used to intern with WGN, and she was in journalism for a long time, so it's really important for her, and it's really important for us because, like I said, without journalism back in the 60s, we just wouldn't exist. The theme park actually got its name from selling or giving away silver dollars as change back in the day, and so that was also, you know, kind of a PR hit there. But I mean, it's so important to us, and now that everything else that's going on, to really give back to journalism is super important for the whole park and just getting the word out and everything.
People kind of call Silver Dollar City, I've heard it be called the Vegas of the Midwest. But even more so, you could argue that it could be even better just because it's even more family-centric. Like you said, people of all ages can be there.
I mean, the whole town of Branson is that way. It has been called that before, but there really is something for everybody. We've got music shows in the entertainment district. We've got magic shows. We've got outdoor activities to do, kayaking. We also have parasailing. Plenty of great places to stay. Branson Land Landing is a waterfront shopping district, so plenty to do, 2 large, massive lakes, and then Silver Lake City, the theme park, is just outside of the city limits. So really there is something for everybody, and what we always say is if you're looking for an adventure, it's a great place to come. Even Tiger Woods opened up his, he's opening up his first public golf course, I believe. So 10 holes are done. They're almost completely done with that, but huge if you're into golf. I think Forbes actually just did an article on Branson talking about how, it's really becoming a golf destination for everybody.
That's huge for us wives who have to let our husbands go golf because they get done earlier.
Well, the best part of Branson is, you don't have to just golf. There's so much more to do. And you can golf and have a great time. You can stay on the golf course, but you get into the city and there really is, something for everybody, whether it's exciting or tranquil, whatever you're into, museums even. Really, you choose your adventure. And that's kind of how these prize packages work too. So many diverse different things.
Explain how to get into this so that people get a chance to win.
So to get into this, you just basically have to do a raffle here at the Emmys, and then we're just going to, say who the winner is at the end of the show. So really exciting. Pretty easy, painless. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
You will go ahead, okay, you have a great night. Okay, don't have too much fun though.
Well,
all right.
No.
That's because John Hanson's already having plenty of fun for all of us. Let's check back in with John. Hey, John.
All right, I'm here with Blake Alexander. Blake, you're about to start singing, entertaining the crowds up here. What's your deal? You're a talented, incredibly talented singer. What's your style? How do you describe it?
Crooner, adult contemporary artist. So kind of a lot of the standards, Bublé, Sinatra, Robin Thicke, Bruno Mars. That's a lot of the covers, and then I have my own originals as well that I do.
You've been having quite a year. You did the first pitch, or no, not the first pitch. Did you end up throwing the first pitch,
I
or
did
just
not throw the first
you
pitch.
just sang? You did your thing at a White Sox game, of course.
It would definitely be a fail if I threw the first pitch, for sure.
You did the first song, we'll call it, there at the White Sox game. But you had a really cool opportunity recently on Veterans Day, right?
Veterans Day, yes. I was at the VA hospital in Hines, Illinois, and did the national anthem for the big ceremony.
That must have been really impactful for the veterans there. Obviously, it's such an important part of our country on that day to celebrate those veterans. They must have loved the way you did it, too.
Yes, it was a surreal experience. I actually had one of our veterans actually saluting me in one of the photos they captured as I was singing it. So, very surreal experience.
Well, while we're at the Emmys, let's talk about Windy City Live. You were just there. I'm sure Ryan and Val gave you a big welcome as well as that big crowd there, too.
Yeah, that was wonderful as well. I was actually the first artist to perform a full song in Spanish. My own original.
Really?
Yeah, my own original called Te Amo Solo a Ti. So we did that full song to close out the segment.
Te amo solo a ti. You are my only love, maybe?
I love you and only you, pretty much.
I got it pretty darn close, I got to say.
love you,
yeah, exactly. All right, where can people find out more about what you do, your music, get a little sample for it?
BlakeAlexanderEntertainment.com.
All right, so you're about to start singing, though, right?
I am, yep.
Well, I'm going to step out of your way. I'll let you get placed. But by the way, I don't know if we're going to be able to show it, but those shoes that you are wearing tonight, I know it's a low angle here. I'm sorry to our photographer here who's got to do it, but those are some killer shoes. Let's take a look. What are you wearing here?
These are actually custom from Spain.
Custom from Spain.
Yep, I designed these myself with the custom clothing company that I have as well.
That's incredible. These are from Kohl's. I got them this morning. They're real nice. They were on sale. Use my Kohl's cash, everybody.
They're a lot shinier than mine.
Exactly. Got to get that Kohl's cash. Got to use it. Blake, good luck tonight. All right, have fun.
so much.
All right, guys, I'm going to toss it on back to you. I'm going to find some more people to interact with as we get ready for the 61st Annual Awards. Back to y'all.
John Hanson knows we love a good pair of shoes over here, guys or gals.
Yeah, and you're looking great, John, okay? So I know he's talking about his shoes compared to those pretty green shoes.
Exactly.
But let me say, we love a guy that's in a nice suit.
Right, everyone looks so
my
nice
goodness.
tonight, so well put together, so handsome.
I appreciate the people that put a little extra attention to
Yeah.
it. So we were talking about the scholarship fund a few moments ago, and we told you that we want you to be able to support our students, support those coming up in journalism. We're going to tell you how, Amy.
All right, buy raffle tickets. You can text Emmy raffle to 855-202-2100. You can join in that way, possibly win a trip to Branson, Missouri.
Yes,
It's gonna be great.
855-202-2100, okay? They got 10 tickets for $10, or 30 for $25, or 75 tickets for $50.
And 150 for $100. So
Yes.
all good things. Lots of good things here tonight.
A lot going on, you guys. We're going to keep this night moving, and we want you to stay with us. Thank you so much for tuning in for our 61st Chicago Emmy celebration. You guys stick around. More coming right up.
Sometimes picking the perfect destination for that special vacation can be a challenge, not unlike picking the right pair of glasses. Underwhelming, overwhelming, absolutely painful. Freak show! Branson feels your pain, and they have a cure for that. It's called the Vision 2020 Plan. And it starts by changing your vision of what a vacation in Branson can be. Studies have found that aquarium watching can help reduce feelings of stress and anxiety while increasing feelings of relaxation. That's why we prescribe Aquarium on the Boardwalk. Take a submarine voyage and get close to thousands of amazing sea creatures. Touch a shark, meet a mermaid, experience the wonders of the coral reef, and so much more. Returning for one season only, Sight and Sound Theater's Noah takes you aboard one of the world's best-known voyages, bringing the Bible to life with live animals that fill the stage and aisles. Branson's Vision 2020 plan has a prescription for thrill seekers, too. Shepherd of the Hills Adventure Park, voted #1 aerial adventure park by USA Today readers. How about the all-new Skyscraper thrill ride, reaching 170 feet into the Ozark sky, speeding it up to 60 miles per hour? After all that Branson excitement, a little laid-back together time is just what this television doctor orders. Nothing brings togetherness like a trip through pop culture at Beyond the Lens, with interactive games, whodunits, and intriguing exhibits for the entire family. Big Air Trampoline Park brings 40,000 square feet of innovative, active fun for all ages to Branson, with over 65 attractions in store. Mellow Mushroom Pizza Bakers at Branson Landing serve up fresh, stone-baked pizzas to order in an eclectic, art-filled, and family-friendly environment. Big Cedar Lodge presents the Tiger Woods-designed Payne's Valley Golf Course, paying tribute to Ozarks native and World Golf Hall of Famer Payne Stewart. Players of all skill levels will be able to enjoy the game with each other in the beauty of the Ozark Mountains. Last, but certainly not least, Silver Dollar City announces Mystic River Falls, the tallest raft ride drop in the Western Hemisphere, a nearly half-mile trek that ascends an 8-story lift tower, then plummets down a 4.5-story waterfall. It's the wettest splashdown in Silver Dollar City's 60-year history. So, what are the side effects of Branson's vision for your 2020 vacation? Enjoyment, togetherness, memories that will last a lifetime, an envious Instagram feed. We can't guarantee you won't have water in your ears or lose your voice at some point, but frankly, you won't care. Talk to your loved ones about Branson's vision for your 2020 vacation, because we believe in celebrating every moment.
And welcome back, everybody. We are now here with the evening folks from WREX in Rockford, up for Best Evening Newscast. An exciting night for you all.
Yeah, we are so thrilled to be here. Actually, we've been here every year for the last 4 years, I think now, and every year, though, it's so exciting to be just nominated for this award.
Yeah, it's a huge deal being represented in your category, but also from your city.
Yeah, Rockford is a smaller community than some of the other stations that we're here with, but a small community with a lot of news and a lot of good news and a lot of stuff that we just covered.
Yeah. Well, tell us about the team in Rockford.
It's a small team, but we all do what we have to do to make it work. Everybody kind of pitches in, even if it's not their quote job title. They got to do what we got to do. So everybody's kind of stepping out of their normal roles in order to make it work, and that's why we're here tonight.
All right, so you guys got nominated for Best Evening Newscast, and then a series, I believe, on domestic violence.
Yeah, we did a lot of work. Everybody was involved in this, not just the reporters, not just the anchors. Everybody had a piece in this part about domestic violence because it's a serious issue that touches everybody, not just Rockford. This touches the entire country, and we really wanted to really do it justice and show this is a problem. Your neighbors are dealing with this. Maybe you're dealing with this, and we wanted to make a difference with it too. I think that's what journalism is about.
What did you guys see in the community that made you want to cover something like this?
It's really an issue that affects everyone, every race, every age, every background. It affects everyone in the community. It's a very silent epidemic is what our officials said.
It's a tough topic to talk about.
It is, yeah. And so just the importance of, someone might be dealing with this from, a very extreme end to a very not extreme end, and it's important to recognize it in the early signs, especially.
Because I think a lot of people don't realize that even if you personally aren't touched by domestic violence, if it's on that tertiary circle that is part of your life, it does still affect you, and you need to be at least aware, if not involved in it.
Especially too, because the majority of our calls for 911 are domestic violence related. It was 75% of the calls. It's an astronomical number. So you can't ignore it. You know it's happening.
Well, and here in Chicago, where we've dealt with it with the police department, it's the most dangerous call that they go out on because they don't know how people are going to respond when they get to a scene of a domestic violence
emotions are high.
Yeah,
Absolutely, and that's something we ran into with our police too. Again, it's an issue that is universal. It's just different wherever you go, and I think it was really important for us to touch on that, and that's why we're so honored for this award, because it continues to shed a light on domestic violence and really bring it to the forefront of people's minds and say this is an issue, and it's not just their issue, it's everyone's issue.
And let's just be straight up, it's just fun to be here tonight.
You know, we love it. We love the Emmys. We love you guys, and it's so fun to meet the other journalists and just be really a part of this camaraderie.
Yeah, you guys have driven a little bit ways away, not too far. However, what are you most looking forward to tonight? Of course you want to win, but what else?
You know, I've never been here before to the Emmys. It's my first time. It's our first time. So I'm just excited to take it all in, you know, to meet other journalists from other cities and to kind of see the work that they're doing.
All right, let me give you a couple tips. First of all, you've got to wiggle your way into the bar because, as you know, journalists are very good at drinking. They stake out their claims and they're not moving. So what you got to do is distract them by talking about something they want to talk about because none of us can shut up.
Love that.
Yes. And then wing your way into the bar, you can get a drink, and you got to go up and start talking to people.
Amy, how'd you learn all of this?
It's only been a hot second.
Shocker! Really
good
fun.
luck to you guys.
Thank
Hope
you.
the night goes well for you.
Thank you so much. Shout out to Rockford. They really deserve any accolade they can get.
Awesome.
Really,
Thanks for being
really
here, you guys. It's wonderful. lots of hopefuls here tonight. We've got a lot more coming up this evening as well. We're going to talk to John Hanson. He's looking for some of the people out there nominated. John, I hope you're having some fun out there. It looked like you are.
All right, we got Blake Alexander performing, but also performing tonight. Chris, I don't mean to steal you away here for a moment. Chris, the photographer. Chris, come on over here, buddy. Everyone comes to the Emmys to take a photo. Chris, you're the man to do it. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing awesome.
I didn't mean to take you away from the appetizers, buddy. Those were good. What was that?
Beef Wellington.
Oh, how was it?
It was good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm going to get one of those. What's the key here for a night like this? You're taking a lot of photos. How many are you thinking in a night?
Probably around 200 to 300. Just being consistent, good lighting, and good posing of the subject.
Well, you got a good subject here. I'll let you do it. Go ahead and take your photo there. I'll let him do his work. But yeah, that's the big thing here tonight. And look at him positioning her right there. There we go. Big smile. They're going to make sure they get the right angle there. Oh, look at that. All right. Can you take one of me while we're here? All right. So Chris is going to do this. I'll get one good photo of me here before I go. I'll get in the good natural light. IFB there. Should I put the drink down or we got it? There we go. Hey. All right. Chris the photographer's got one of me. Guys, we're feeling good. Back to y'all.
As you can see, we're already chatting, getting to know our new friends from WFRB. You said it's your first time here.
First time.
Yeah. And I should note FRB in Green Bay, Wisconsin. They came all the way down.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting.
Oh my gosh, it's incredible. I mean, this is such a big honor coming all the way down to Chicago. And, you know, we're just all excited. We're kind of representing everybody at the station, hoping to bring a big win.
All right, tell us a little bit about what you guys are nominated for.
Sure. So it's Outstanding Newscast in the Mid-Sized Market, and we submitted a snow forecast. So a lot of people, you know, have a lot of different hands in that, from on the roads and then back at the studio with us. So there's a lot of people who couldn't make it here too that were a big part of it. So big team effort, and we're just excited about it. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Yeah. I feel like those evenings when you get the big storms that come in, because you're always kind of thinking they're going to happen, but then they happen much bigger than you expected, and it's all hands on deck. Everyone's running around.
Yeah.
You throw the cards up in the air, and you hope it sticks.
And
Right?
especially with the morning show.
Yes,
you're right.
right.
You know, kids are heading out the door, all that, so
It's
we got to
so
get them ready.
important. We are on the Jam on WCIU here in Chicago. We are morning warriors as well.
I mean, this guy's up, and he's up even earlier, you know,
What
middle
time
of
does
the
your
night.
alarm go off?
My alarm goes off at 10 p.m.
Oh, okay. What time does your alarm go off?
3 a.m. Yeah.
1 a.m.
All right, I'm at 1:30. What are you?
I'm at about 2:30, 3 a.m.
See?
I
feel sleepy.
I don't know. I know, right? Do I
I'm
lose
tired
or
right
win
now.
there?
I'm like, poor producer. Always
Yeah,
happens,
hey,
producers.
but
Hey, you
But
learn a
this
lot of
makes
stuff
it
then.
really worth
yeah,
it.
absolutely.
Tonight
Oh my
makes it
goodness,
very
yeah, for sure.
Are you guys staying in Chicago tonight?
Yeah, that's
Stand
right.
right
Yeah,
here.
for the night, we're excited right here at the hotel.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
great views, and everybody's been awesome. So it's just been a great night so far.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, welcome you guys. We hope you
Yeah.
have a fantastic night. Win or lose, it's going to be a fun night.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Make
that's
some
where
good
our head's at.
contacts, and then, you know, maybe next year you'll just be living here.
And then we'll go to sleep after this.
Maybe you can stay up late enough, right?
Yeah, maybe.
You can be up like 24 hours
Yeah,
almost.
for sure.
Yeah. All right, congrats, guys.
Thank
All right, thank you.
So exciting. Thanks
All
for being
right,
here.
we're going to check back in with John Hanson. He is out and about with our other friends amongst the crowd.
All right, guess what? We are at the raffle ticket sales, and I got to say, And Kira, right? How you doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
You look fantastic.
Thank you so much.
All right, have people are already buying tickets, right?
Yes, yes.
All right, what's the prize? What do we got here?
We have a 3-night stay in Branson, Missouri.
Oh, that's awesome. A lot of fun things happening there, right?
Yes, tons of fun things.
Now,
Yes.
what I love about a good raffle prize is, of course, you want to win the prize. But most importantly, above going to Branson, above all that, is, of course, winning an awesome thing and this all goes to scholarships, right?
Yes, it's all going to scholarships. It's just for the kids, so.
So how does it work? I mean, people buy what? How much do these things cost here? So Jamie's like, just look at the sheet, John. It's right here. All right, so you bet some money, all right?
Yeah, so we have $10. You can get 10 tickets. And then with $150, you can get 100 tickets, and your chances are even better.
All right, I've already lost my wallet, but I got to know, do you take credit or what's the deal here?
So it is cash only.
Find an ATM, people. Come on, it's easy peasy.
Yeah, get some money at the bar.
Get some money at the bar. I like that. Oh, what's that? Oh, and you can also, thank you. Jamie's like, make sure you mention this. Kira, let's do it. Text Emmy Raffle to 1-855-202-2100 to buy tickets. Is that for people even if they're watching at home? Maybe they couldn't come tonight? Oh, well, then we are right here, folks. Look at it one more time. Text Emmy Raffle to 1-855-202-2100. Jamie's already talking across. Jamie, nope, you're coming over here. What did you want to say?
Well, you have to get the tickets online before 7:30, but this is the important thing. Student scholarships. It's not about the trip to Branson, but it is.
But it is.
But it's really, look at what you're getting.
at that.
I'm going to repeat that in a second, but what you're doing is that you're helping students get into college.
Amen. Jamie, we're going to... We might say 4 tickets. We'll go through all the details in a little bit. I know the hosts are going to do the same thing. No, Jamie's on top of it. I love it. Kira, too. Jamie's just talking the whole time. She's like, come get it, please. Do it. All right, guys, back to you.
Oh, John Hanson. John Hanson, John Hanson, John Hanson.
We love our John Hanson, you guys. He is just one of the trio. We complete the trio here this evening, but we also do this every Monday through Friday morning, 6 to 8 a.m. on The Jam which airs on WCIU.
WCIU's new home for the CW 26. You got to catch us in the mornings. We have everything from celebrities to musical guests. We do what's trending now. We've got some of the biggest newsmakers in the city and beyond. We do your top stories. We give a lot of opinion. There's a lot of talk. We want you to join in the conversation, so you got to watch because there's a lot of interaction with our viewers at home because we want to know what you guys have to say about stories.
She's saying we talk about anything hot and popping.
Right.
Anything that Chicago is talking about, and it's near and dear to our heart because we're all Chicagoans and from the Chicago area. I'm a South Sider.
I was born and raised in the suburbs, lived in Chicago for 10 years, and back out in the northern suburbs with my 3 little kids.
Yes, and then you just saw John. John is also from Downers Grove. So we have so much fun on our morning show, Monday through Friday, 6 to 8 a.m. on CW26. Make sure you check out The Jam. I'm Felicia Lawrence. I'm hanging out with Amy Rutledge. And of course, we'll be checking in with John Hanson all evening long.
Yeah, stay right here. We've got much more with the 61st National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences 61st Annual Emmy Awards coming up right after this.
I'm here with Tyrell. She's serving up some beef Wellington. Larry Potash, you don't have to be shy. Come get another one. Get on in here. Come on. What do we want? There you go. Congratulations. Enjoy that. Eat it. No, let's tell us how it is. No, Tyrell, don't go anywhere yet. What are we thinking? Give us an honest review right now.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. Sorry to make you talk with your Larry. What are you thinking? 5 out of 5?
Oh man, that's tremendous.
Good beef. It's a good beef one, right? Tyrell's trying to escape. I don't want her to do that. Larry, congratulations on your nomination, by the way.
Sir, my pleasure.
You excited?
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been here. I brought my daughter.
Okay. Good.
Daughter night. So.
Oh, that's sweet. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You look wonderful tonight.
Thank you.
Having fun?
Yeah. Yes.
Is your dad going to win tonight, or it's about the experience, right?
Yeah, he'll win.
It's about the experience, bud.
Yeah, pressure's on.
Yes, exactly. All right, well, good luck, Larry. Hope you enjoyed the hors d'oeuvres. I'm John, by the way. I lost the hors d'oeuvres person, Tyrell. I think she wanted to escape as quick as humanly possible away from me. I'm going to try and find her at some point. We're going to try and meet the cook later on. Lots happening as the floor. Roz Varon is here. Roz, I'm John. Nice to meet you, Roz, from ABC Morning Show. How are you doing, Roz?
I am doing well,
You are a legend in this city, of course.
no.
Yes, Roz, don't deny it. You look beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
And those shoes are sparkling. Don't let those go to waste. There we go.
Okay. More sparkle, more better.
More sparkle, more better. You excited to be here tonight?
I am nervous.
Oh, come on. You don't got to be nervous.
I'm always nervous because you never know.
You never know. But hey, and no matter what, it's fun to be around your peers, right?
Absolutely. Where did my family disappear?
You go find them, Roz. You go find them. Meet
You
Roz.
as well.
My pleasure. Yeah, you too. Roz Varon, Larry Potash. Boy, they're all coming in. Back to y'all.
Oh, Roz Varon is a queen.
I know. Her shoes are fabulous. I saw her daughter is here with her tonight. That's wonderful.
Really, really cool. You guys, we are celebrating the 61st Chicago Emmys for National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. I can't believe how crowded it's getting.
It is. It got crowded
So
fast,
many
too.
people are
Yeah.
coming here. Everyone looks absolutely amazing, including the Bridget Shanahan.
Oh, thank you. So do you.
Thank you. Now, you're from the Illinois Education Association.
Yeah, that's right.
What are you guys doing here tonight?
So we're here, we're a teachers union. We're actually the largest union in the state, and we're here because we've done some stories about our teachers, our educators, and they've been nominated. So we're so excited to see that. Our job is to amplify our members' voices, and this is such an honor to be here at the Emmys tonight to be talking about public education and making sure that all students in Illinois have access to that.
It's also wonderful because it's a good relationship to have between journalists up here and amongst the state of Illinois and the teachers union, so the dialogue can stay open between everyone involved in a lot of these issues because it affects, not only the public we're serving, but a lot of us are kids as well.
Right. I think that is so important, and it's paramount that we have a good relationship with the news media so that we can get our message out there and that people know what's going on in their schools and in their communities, and you guys help us do that as well. And I'm a former journalist myself, so it's great to be here.
Tell us a little bit about the stories that you guys did that you were nominated for.
So we have one member, her name is Lorna Stowers, and she's a member down near Edwardsville, so Southern Illinois, and she has 4 jobs. She has over $100,000 in student loan debt. She's a high school teacher. She still pays out of pocket for school supplies, and all of these things just to make ends meet. And she has 2 children that she told not to be teachers because it's so much. It's emotionally exhausting. The money just isn't there for a lot of folks. So her story is one that we highlighted because we wanted people to know what's happening outside of the classroom and beyond their schools.
And what these teachers give to be teachers.
Because they love our students and they want to do what's right for them. So we have all different sorts of teachers that we featured. Her name is Gladys Marquez. She teaches in Blue Island and she puts her students first. She teaches them about using their voice and their own true power and helps them amplify that as well.
Yeah, and your job is so important because that's something we talk about in our coverage, making sure that we're giving all the love that we can to the suburbs as well.
Right.
Chicago, of course, gets a lot of the shine, understandably so, but there's so many people that live in not just Northwest Indiana, but suburbs that need to know what's going on in their community as well, and particularly with education.
Right, and that's what we're talking about. Every child in Illinois, we believe, deserves access to a high-quality, equitable education, no matter where they live in the state. Our job as the Illinois Education Association, what our members truly believe in, is giving those kids access to that.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for being here and sharing
Thanks
your
for having
story.
me.
We wish you guys the best of luck tonight as well.
Thank you.
And try to have some fun. It's supposed to be a night about fun.
I think I might be able to do that.
Thank you again.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Speaking of education, we've been talking about scholarships all evening long. Of course, to fund those scholarships, you need to get a raffle ticket, okay? Tell them where to go, Amy.
All right. Text Emmy Raffle to 855-202-2100. You can pledge $10. You get $10 to $25, $50, $100. You'll get more tickets and get entered into those raffles. We'll be picking winners, I think, towards the end of the evening. So make sure you get yourself in there. John Hansen has been out and about talking to our other nominees. Let's check back in with him.
All right, now comes the part of the show where I'm literally just going to kind of wander through the crowd and compliment everyone. My goal is to someone to get one to return the favor. All right, we got Sarah here on camera, so apologies if it gets a little shaky. Hey, how y'all doing tonight? Y'all having fun here this afternoon, evening?
Yeah.
You look wonderful tonight.
Thank you so much.
You look great too. How you doing?
Doing great, thank
you. Guys got some drinks? What are we drinking here tonight?
A little vodka soda.
A little vodka soda, always impressive. You're a little empty-handed. Would you not make it up there yet?
I've just been too busy talking with them. I'm gonna go get one in a second.
We'll get one for them too. Now, don't shortchange them. All right, thanks to see you guys. Hey, good evening. How y'all doing? You look wonderful tonight.
Oh, thank you. You too.
I'm John, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Andy, what are you drinking there? It's like you covered the label there. It's okay. You don't have to hide it from anybody. You covered it with a napkin just to keep it a little bit, yeah.
They put it on it.
Oh, they did. Okay. Well, you guys look great. Have fun tonight, okay? All right, we're going to keep on wandering here through the crowd, see if anyone can return the favor. This guy's tall. How y'all doing tonight? Hey, guys, we're doing a pre-show stream. How y'all doing? You look fantastic.
Oh, thank you very much.
And you got your wine there. What are you drinking?
Whatever the red is.
Whatever the red is. That's always the best way. Just go up there and be like, you just picked.
I figured the guy knew what he was doing, the bartender, so he poured us a red, and we're good to go for the night.
Amen to that. I'm John, by the way.
John, Emily, very nice.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. That's very kind. And what's your name?
Hi, I'm Brooke. It's nice to meet you.
You look fantastic this evening. Two lucky guys here, I gotta say. Are they your dates or what?
Oh yeah, this is our husband.
Oh, husbands. So they are your dates. Confirm. What do you think? I mean, some lucky gentlemen you guys are, really.
Yes, absolutely. Couldn't be more blessed.
Be more blessed. You are hiding away from the camera about as hard as you can.
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you go the other way. You look fantastic. Everyone's having fun, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna keep up. Always a good time. I like the enthusiasm, guys. Back to you.
Oddly enough, I always notice that the bar area gets really packed very early on Emmy night. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Maybe because we're all off.
Yeah.
I think that's when we're off is a good time.
And I feel bad for anybody who has to work tomorrow.
I know. I've been there on the weekends.
I know, me too.
Oh, man. Okay, well, we are meeting back up with an amazing team. We got the rest of the team. We already talked to some of your folks from Rock WREX, right?
Yeah, that's correct, yes. This is Rob. I'm Kyle. We're the Creative Services Promotions Department at WREX.
Now, where were you guys earlier when we spoke to the rest of your team?
We were at the bar. I mean, let's just be honest. We aren't the talking type, so we're here now, and
we're like creative services for a reason.
Yes,
right?
exactly. Yes, we have the visions, and we put it to screen, and that's where we keep our voices.
Okay, so you guys are nominated tonight for a piece about some of the murals in Rockford, correct? Tell us a little bit about it.
Correct. Yeah, back in May, they had a creative transformational art. It was like a 5-day festival where they invited a bunch of artists into town, and they used a grant to create like 8 large-scale murals throughout downtown, just scattered across. So it was a really cool experience just to be able to follow these 8 artists, and they were from across the nation. We had local artists, but then we also had artists from Cincinnati, Atlanta, Denver. So it was really cool. Yeah, a couple Chicago artists as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Really it always feels so good when you get out and you get to experience your actual community instead of just watching it on the screen. I feel like it changes the way you tell stories.
Yeah, it does. It was like a month-long process too. They were out there for about a month, and it was just really cool to kind of see just how the city just was starting to take shape, just to beautify it, and just the reactions from people too that we were getting, and people would just stop and stare, and and it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, what do we need to know about Rockford? We're gonna take a road trip. You guys came to see us.
Yeah.
We're gonna come see you guys.
Well, I think Rockford's. I mean, if you ask me, I've lived there for about 7 years now, and I feel like it's kind of in a bit of like a cultural renaissance. Like the food, the arts, the entertainment, the music there. Everything's kind of like really coming to fruition. It's great to actually see this art out in public, because it's just it gives the community a sense of belonging, which is really cool. And I don't know, I've come visited. There's great restaurants I could recommend.
That's what we heard.
Yeah, so.
And probably less traffic.
Yeah, a little less traffic, yeah.
A little.
There you go. Just a little.
We experienced that today.
It's better out here.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, you guys, tonight. Have a fun night. And
we will.
Thank you so much for driving, the whole team out here. And be safe getting home, too. Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. All right, we're going to check back in with John Hansen. He is out and about with the folks.
All right, guys, I had to get a little bit of a breather. Obviously, outside's getting a little crowded. People continue to file in. The energy is good. It is cooking. Everyone's excited. A lot of the folks are coming. A lot of the nominees. Everyone's dressed to the nines, as you saw. But I wanted to step back into the ballroom. This is kind of the last quiet moment we're going to get in here. But as you can see, just a gorgeous setup we have here at the Swiss Hotel. And already, as soon as people file in, we already got salads ready to go on the tables. The butter is there. The rolls are there. I don't know. Are these like chocolates that they're leaving for people? Don't worry, I won't pocket this one, but like some congratulatory chocolates, stuff like that, and a great menu in store tonight. Of course, the program starts with the student awards at 6:30. Whoops-a-daisy. But I got to say that the main awards are at 7 o'clock, but the student awards coming up at 6:30 are a huge thing, too. We got to recognize all those incredible collegiate high school students that are doing incredible work as we get ready to go through a lot of our crew here today doing a fantastic job as they learn the ropes and start to get into this industry and what it's all about. It's all about the kids, the students, the young leaders of our next generation of broadcasters. Of course, Ryan Dempster, we got, of course, someone from the Harlem Globetrotters hosting tonight. I know you're going to be chatting with a lot of them a little bit later on, but sort of can start to feel the anticipation building here a little bit. Had a few people kind of peeking in, but we're going to start having dinner here in a little bit. I think we're going to still try and find the cook. I want to see, but he's probably hard, he or she, probably hard at work at this point in the evening getting ready for all the meals. Obviously, this is the big prep time, and guess what? A couple of the doors have opened up. People are trying to find their seats. They're going to sit down. What table are you at? I can help you find it. Where are you going here? What table are you at? I'm here for a meeting. Oh, she's here for a meeting. Never mind. I was like, I'll help you find your table. I'll be the usher here tonight. Oh, she's like, I got important stuff to do. Stop bothering me. All right, more from here in a bit. For now, back to you guys.
All right, thanks, John. We are having a lot of fun here. The crowd has grown exponentially within just like the last half hour. You cannot see the other side of the room here. Of course, we are by the bar, so it's quite packed.
And it's always so exciting to see everyone dressed up. Of course, we're used to seeing the TV folks dressed up and everything, but all their support, the support that they have off air, all the producers, the behind-the-scenes folks, they're all dressed up and snazzy.
Some people I don't even realize that I recognize until they're like right up in front of my face, and I was like, look at you, all snazzy.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of the night. And then to see everyone just kind of let their hair down. Some of the news anchors that you see are a little buttoned up on television, or even your coworkers.
Larry was here with his daughter. That's wonderful. It's so cute to see everybody tonight.
Really, really fun. And you look awesome, Amy.
Miss Felicia, you look gorgeous yourself.
Thank
She all
you.
sparkling gold.
Thank you.
We're going to talk much more to some of these folks coming up. A lot more. We'll have more details on that raffle. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this. And welcome back, everybody. We're continuing to talk to some of our very special Emmy nominees tonight. We've got the gentlemen from Bitter Jester Productions, and they've got a whole host of Emmys they're up for this evening.
Yeah, tell us what you guys are nominated for.
So we're here tonight with 5 nominations in 4 categories for 3 different productions.
Wow.
So writing, directing, lighting,
Okay.
times 2 for Dan, and photography. And then Vladimir is actually, hopefully, will be back next year with a nomination for a new project that we're doing, which we're excited to talk about also.
Can you talk about the new
Introducing
one?
Vladimir to the world of the Emmys
Ah,
for a
welcome.
documentary project. So,
Welcome to the bar.
You want
Can
to
you tell
step
us
in?
about the
Sure.
Yeah, we're making a film about the Joy Chorus that we're assembling for the 250th anniversary of Beethoven's birth. It's a small thing we're doing, changing the world. but we're doing it on the wings of these guys, and you guys are gonna see that next year.
Yeah. Well, but on behalf of all TV personalities, news anchors, and reporters, we love you guys. You're the ones that help make us look good.
We gotta represent the little production studios out there.
I don't think you guys are that little, though, are you?
We're not as big as an NBC or a CBS or a WGN. But
Yes.
Big work,
Yes.
though. Big work.
Yeah, big work.
But you're big tonight because your name is in categories with these what you call bigger names.
Well, and I'm very proud of Dan. He's up against himself in a category.
We might have to win or it's really embarrassing.
I love it. I love it.
This is our seventh Emmys.
Okay.
It's been fun to watch it grow. It's always fun to be here and see like all the people from the people you see on TV, other production companies that we know and associate with. So we always have a blast here. It's really great.
This has been a great venue, too. I think out of all the years, this might be one of my favorites.
Yeah.
The way it's set up.
I wish the open bar was open a little bit longer.
I know.
But
We don't get any of it. But
details.
we're
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Right?
You're lucky if you get a sip of water, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Save us some cocktails, will you?
Oh, you guys, make sure you have too much fun tonight.
We will try. And we're gonna get our Branson tickets too.
Get your Branson tickets.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great way to segue into Branson, Silver Dollar City, you guys. Thank you so much for being here with us. We appreciate it. Let's talk about that in just a little bit. Do you want to get it straight to John?
Yeah,
Get
let's
it to
get
John.
straight
We'll
to
tell you
John.
where to get these raffle tickets in just a second. John, what's up?
All right, guys, I am here with Lulu the chef. Lulu, get on over here, girl. What are you so nervous about? You're not normally in front of the camera here, right?
Correct, yes.
You're behind the scenes getting everything ready. I was going to say, do you need me to pull out the menu, but you got it down.
No, I got this.
What does it take? I mean, how many dinners are we making tonight? What
Roughly around 600. Yeah.
What is that like? When do you start preparing for this?
About 2 days in. Yeah,
what
just
do
to
you
get
do
everything cut and everything.
Start marinating, cutting? How does it work?
Yeah, well, for this particular dish, we're having a kale Caesar salad to start. It's our take on a Caesar salad, but instead of using romaine lettuce, we're using shredded kale, and instead of your typical croutons, we're doing fried garlic chickpeas. So it's a healthier take on Caesar salad.
Healthier, but then you said the word fried, so I am game.
Right. So for the fried chicken, that's for the entree. We lightly dust it with potato starch instead of flour, so it's not too heavy.
That's smart.
And that's served over a roasted root vegetable gratin.
That sounds fantastic. I don't even know what's a routon.
Gratin.
Gratin. I don't even know what that is. You can say as many words as you want. I ain't gonna know the next one. What is it? Gratin?
Gratin. So it's like a French term for like broiled, so that it has caramelization on the cheese. And then for dessert, that's a little bit more decadent. So it's a peanut butter and jelly tart made by our pastry chef, and it has a brownie crust, a little bit of peanut butter Bavarian, and fruit compote on it.
What I love about a peanut butter or jelly anything is it kind of has that playback, that little sort of feel of
Feeling, it just makes you feel like, a kid again. So that's kind of our take on that.
How long have you been here at the Swiss Hotel?
It'll be 7 years in the summer.
Wow.
So I've been here for quite some time.
That's a lot of time.
Favorite job ever.
Are you serious? You love it?
I swear.
Right.
Promise.
You're all about it.
I swear.
She's like, look at the logo, look at my name. I love this stuff. All right, you've been inching away further and further away. Lulu's like, we're going to end about there, but guess what? You got to get back to work, don't you? All right,
Yes,
Lulu, you go ahead. I don't mean to keep her away. Lulu is the best. I'm so excited for everything. Can I get 2 tarts? 2 tarts? Lulu, can I get 2? Oh, I can get 5. I get 5 tarts, everybody. Back to y'all.
All right, thanks, John Hansen. We are with the incomparable Roz Verrett from ABC7. 30 years on morning television. 12-time Emmy Award winner, and up for 3 categories this year.
Yes.
That is wonderful.
It's very exciting, very nerve-wracking.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Even after all these years, it's still
Absolutely
nerve-wracking?
it is. Are you kidding me?
Really?
No, I'm so serious because you are just such a queen.
Yeah.
Okay, you're a TV royalty here in Chicago. You are. I'm going to tell, can you just tell my mom, hey, say hey.
What's your mom's name?
Pat. She's going to be so excited.
Hey, Pat.
Love you. Yes. I mean, you are just a staple here in Chicago. How does it feel to be here?
It feels great to be here because this is the only market that I've ever worked in.
That is unbelievable.
ABC7 is the only station in television I've ever worked in.
Unbelievable.
So, I mean, when does that ever happen? Never.
No. Well, my mom has been watching your station. Only recently did she start watching the Only because I'm on it. Otherwise, you would still have her heart.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Pat.
How do you stay so upbeat doing the morning show for so many years?
A lot of caffeine.
Yeah. Does that work? I feel like I've taken up already.
It works, and then you crash hard, and then you. But seriously, when you are really passionate about what you do, it's easy to have that sense of upbeatedness. Is that a word?
Yeah. Well, it is at this time of the afternoon for morning person.
Yeah. But it's true.
But you've also raised a beautiful daughter too, so you have a wonderful, well-rounded life too. And I know your dogs too.
Facebook.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Roz.
Can we be Facebook friends? That would mean a lot to me.
Of course.
Okay, we're going to start that tonight as soon as we get off the air. But let me say, what's something that people don't necessarily know about your job that would shock them?
Oh, wow, not much. I mean, I post everything.
I know.
That's a rough question.
Because we spend so much time watching you, and you help people get their days started, and you make it look so easy always.
Okay, I want to be who I am on Facebook in real life. How's that?
Yeah, that is great. Good. It's our highlight reel.
Yeah. Y'all don't see what happens when I'm not on Facebook and when I'm at home and crabby and cranky.
And you wash the makeup off, the hair goes back, and you're like, don't talk to me right now. Yeah.
You know that makes us love you even more, right?
Yeah.
The fact that she's just keeping it real.
So three categories. Obviously for traffic, and what are the two stories you're nominated for?
The other two were the auto show. I forget what the title is.
Yeah.
One is live show.
Got it.
The other one is for the Emmy, which is an amazing show that is a compilation of so many people. Holly Grisham is the most incredible producer, and there are a lot of on-air talent who work with this. And the auto show, oh my gosh! I mean, you've done an auto show before.
Yeah.
There are so many people involved in that. So to see that come together,
those are amazing.
Really a work of art.
Well, you have a lot of people cheering for you, inclling us too, right here.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you tonight, and have a good night with your daughter as well.
Thank you. My husband's here too.
Oh, your husband's here too. Okay.
He must be getting the cocktails. Tell him grab two.
He's having to take a picture.
Okay, grab two.
I just saw your daughter and see him next to you. Congratulations.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you, Roz. All right, we're gonna check back in with John Hanson out in the crowd. John.
All right, guys, I'm kind of trying to half pay attention to what's happening on this show and half pay attention to what's happening in this meeting over here. These are the presenters, and I am one of them. I'm giving some of the categories out here tonight, so I've completely missed all the instructions for tonight. So who knows what's going to happen once Category 15 comes along. I've got 9 of them that I'm going to be introducing later on. But this is sort of the key of what happens in a show like this. Obviously, it's a big production. Seems easy, right? You go up to the stage, you say a few words, you clap, everyone comes up, gets their award. But there's some logistics to it, the lighting effects, what you're supposed to wait for, where the videos are going to play, what the cues are going to be happening. That's John Shipman over there and Chris Cangillo over there. They're kind of briefing my fellow presenters up there. Hopefully, my guess is, and really my hope is that all of them go first so I can see what they do, because I've completely missed the entire meeting. But they're going over who's doing what awards. Some people have 4 or 5, some have 7 or 8. It's just about when they go up to the table, when they go away. Everyone, I got to say, though, is dressed a lot nicer than I am. I'm starting to feel a little self-conscious of what I got here this evening, but it looks like it's an important meeting. It's all happening, and I'm going to try and get those details just a little bit. I think we're going to go back out to the lobby, meet some more folks as they continue to arrive here. For now, back to y'all.
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you, John Hanson. We've got another wonderful group with us, a documentary called The Miracle Center from the folks at Comcast. Great to have you guys here this evening.
Pleasure to be here.
Yeah. Is this your first Emmys, or?
Yes, our first Emmys, the Miracle Center. They have plenty.
We've been here before, so we're
got it.
Tell me about the Miracle Center.
The Miracle Center, we're a youth arts organization. We're also an arts incubator in Logan Square. We work with about 65 teens in the arts, and we also have an adult theater ensemble.
That is wonderful.
Wow.
Yes.
A lot happening out there for sure.
So how did you guys get together to do the documentary?
We were introduced by Paul Lisnick, who's one of our hosts.
Oh, yeah.
And
good friend of mine.
Oh, good. And so he met Mary, he met Vanessa, and he said, this place is fabulous, we need to come out, we need to interview them. We interviewed a couple of folks. It started out as a 10-minute piece, turned into a 30-minute piece, ended up as an hour documentary, and now we're here.
Yeah, and that's the wonderful thing about working for an organization like Comcast, where, you know, in the news business, you go out and you get 90 seconds to tell a story, and so many of these stories can't be told in 90 seconds.
Right.
I mean, being able to dig deep and actually get the feel and the thought behind the organization makes it so much more wonderful.
Absolutely.
How long did this project take?
This project, well, as Fernando had mentioned, we started off in March of 2018. It's supposed to be about 2 weeks. Then they came back, it was 3 months. Then it was about 5 months. And 8 months later, they're actually part of our family. They are part of the Miracle Center. Mary started the Miracle Center 25 years ago. So she's the founder and the executive director. And both myself and Anais Zayas, we're interviews in the Miracle Center. And we've been part of TMC since we've been 10 and 12 years old.
It's so exciting, and it's so awesome to see work being highlighted in the community. So often it's negative news that gets reported on, but this is something positive that's helping the community and making it better.
Absolutely. This is a wonderful place, and I'm privileged. Aaron Kern, he's a huge part of this project, and we're both privileged to become part of the TMC family.
Well, congratulations, you guys, even on being nominated, because that's amazing feat.
Thank you.
Have some fun tonight, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
So exciting. Okay, we are going to keep it going, you guys. This is the 61st National Academy Television of Arts and Sciences. We got John Hanson. He's standing by. John, what are you getting into now?
All right, guys, we are live here with some very special guests in the lobby. Marsha, come on over here. Hey, it's my mom, everybody. Mom, how you doing?
I'm doing fabulous.
Mom, you look fantastic. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a Vince Camuto jumpsuit that I paid $37 for.
$37, Marsha. Give us a spin around. Oh, we got to get the server on. Nice job, Mom. All right, now, did you know one day that this is exactly what I'd be doing, this sort of stuff?
Absolutely.
Yeah? What was I like as a kid?
Just like that.
A fool.
Not a fool, but
Fun.
you had a few things to say and fun.
Right, exactly. All right, Mom, you stay there. I'm here with my husband, Enrique. How you doing?
Good, and you?
Good. How you doing? You having fun?
I need a drink first, though.
You want to go get one?
I most certainly do.
All right, so here's the thing. I brought my mom a couple times. You came last year. I haven't won yet. Is this the lucky year?
Sure.
I like the confidence. All right, he's like inching to the bar. Go ahead, Enrique. You go to the bar. Mom, how you feeling? You feel like we're going to be lucky tonight? Wow! My own mom thinks I'm not going to win.
Yes, I want to feel lucky.
She wants to feel lucky, but let's be real. Come on now, Mom. The prognosis.
Yes. I'm feeling very confident.
Right. Well, I got 2 categories this year. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, Marsha, what do you want to drink?
Some white wine.
All right, go get it yourself. Marsha's going to get a drink. Back to y'all now.
John's mom, Marsha, is a riot.
Yes.
She is so fun.
And I feel bad because we can't hear them, so I actually don't know if John said something to us, but I have not met Marsha or Enrique yet.
Let me just say, you hope to run into her at a bar. She's someone that you certainly want to chill, have a drink with. She always makes you feel so warm and so inviting.
Yeah,
so
it's so
good
wonderful.
to see them.
And so if you guys don't already know, I'm Amy Rutledge with Felicia Lawrence and John Hanson. We are the co-hosts of The Jam on the CW 26. Weekday mornings, Monday through Friday from 6 to 8 a.m. You got to make sure to check us out in the mornings. It's a lot of fun, a lot of energy.
Yeah, we're covering everything: news, entertainment, lifestyle, politics, celebrities. Speaking of celebrity, you know, we just spoke to the host of tonight's Chicago Emmys, Big Easy.
Big Easy, and
he's
gonna
part
be
of the
joining us
Harlem
here.
Globetrotters,
Yeah.
so he's going to come over.
He spun the ball on our fingers.
On my nails, on my pointy nails, and they're still here. That's what I'm most excited about. Okay, he's going to come over and show us, hopefully, a few tricks. I don't know if he brought his basketball.
Well, he's all dressed up today, so maybe not. And he's with Ryan Dempster, you all know, former Chicago Cub.
What you got to see is the tricks without the basketball.
Where's she going with
All
this?
right, we won't go anywhere with that.
We'll move on.
keep going.
All right, we're going to talk to some more Emmy nominees coming up. Right now, we're going to take a break. You are watching the 61st Annual Chicago National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences Award. We'll be right back.
Of course, it's not only people that get to be on the camera that are nominated. There's so many people, producers, writers, social things. And I'm here. Hey, we're on right now. How you doing tonight?
I'm great, John.
Stacy, how you feeling?
I feel great. How do you feel, John?
Feeling great. Susan, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
We're doing great. Now, I got to talk about what you guys are nominated for. You're nominated for the writing position, right?
That's correct.
And tell us about this video, because it's really important stuff. Cal's Angel. What is that all about?
We are a pediatric cancer wish granter. We raise awareness and we fund research. And to my left are Luke and Christy Starr, the parents of Gavin, who was also featured in the video, telling their story about what it's like to be a pediatric cancer family. So I go in the day of life of this family and along with another family and our lead researcher just to show what it's truly going on in the pediatric cancer world.
Well, I think we all talk about it, but until you see it actually happening, what families go through, it's important to see that behind the scenes, really what's going on. And thank you guys for coming. Not to put you on the spot, but are you guys, excited for the evening?
Oh, over the moon excited. This is just amazing.
This journey's obviously probably been a tough one as you continue to battle through it, but an important one that people, I imagine, want to see what's going on, right? It's important to see that.
It's important to see what the kids go through, and it's important to see what Cal's Angels does for all the families and how it impacts us and how it helps us all.
So what exactly does Cal's Angels do to help you guys out and get through what must be the toughest fight of your life?
They're with us every step of the way. I actually met Stacy when my son was first diagnosed. So she has been with us the entire 3.5 years of my son's treatment. And she is like our cheerleader. She's there in the room with us when we're getting good news. She's throwing pizza parties for the kids. She's also there when we're getting bad news. So Cal's Angels is there with us, like I said, every step of the way.
That's important stuff. Obviously, an Emmy win would be incredible, but it helps put things in perspective, of course. The most important thing is that Cal's Angels is doing incredible work and really highlighting a part of a community and helping a part of a community that needs as much help as they can get, right?
True. Thank you, John.
Oh, absolutely, guys. And thank you. You all, by the way, look fantastic tonight.
Thank you.
Exactly. I'm just trying to butter you guys up to get me a drink, if that's okay.
Wow.
I got my first compliment. There we go. Okay, guys, back to you.
All right, that's John Hansen out there and
dancing already
and getting into trouble. He is one of the co-hosts with myself, Felicia Lawrence, and Amy Rutledge, and we are happy to be hosting this evening's red carpet for the Chicago Emmys, you guys. And we're here with our next new friend. We've got Benjamin Zamora from Telemundo Chicago, and you were up for an Emmy this evening. Are you excited?
Very excited to be here. It is an honor to represent Telemundo Chicago. This is my first year in the city, so I feel very excited and blessed to be here.
Not the first time that you've won an Emmy. If you, in so fact, win this evening, tell us a little bit about what's the difference between some of the other chapter parties you've been to versus tonight.
Well, I think that the general sense is the same, but there is obviously differences in the organization, the venues. I think that Chicago has a large amount of journalists, very talented journalists, and for me it is just a great experience because it's going to be my first time participating in a ceremony here. So overall, the same excitement, just different faces and meeting new people.
Because you're coming from where?
I was actually in Vegas before coming to Chicago.
Me too. I spent many years working in Vegas.
Yeah, wonderful.
In news.
Yeah, for the NBC affiliate at Las Vegas. Yes, I should say.
Working in Vegas.
Can you tell us a little bit about the story you covered that you're nominated for this evening?
Yes, so I'm nominated for Health series. Excuse me, not Health, Religion series. It's actually a story about two little kids in Chicago that wrote a letter to the Pope. And the Pope replied in a video. It was a very heartwarming experience for them. They go to Old St. Mary's School here in Chicago, and they decided to write a letter to the Pope. Her mom, her friend's mom, she was traveling to the Vatican. She was going to have a meeting with the Pope, so she handed the letter to the Pope, and they recorded him when he received the letter, and he sent a very nice video to them. So it was, very big for them. They were very happy. They were very excited, and that's what the story tells.
Touching story, and it's wonderful to be able to bring that story from so far away back to Chicago where it all started. Well, good luck to you this evening.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, our fingers are crossed for you. Wish you the best.
Thank you.
All right, go and have some fun because you're never going to make it back through that bar.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
He's working as a general assignment reporter.
He's out
I
on the
used to do
streets.
that. Very, very tough
Yep,
job.
me too. many
Man,
years.
they really get the brunt of it.
Yeah.
And so,
John is out on the streets of the Emmys, if you will, talking to the Emmy folks. Hey, John.
All right, I got to admit, I've come to another photo station that I have no idea what's happening here. I see a beautiful halo light. I call this a Devo light for Devos like myself. How you guys doing? You excited to do whatever this is?
I'm extremely excited.
Right, exactly. What do you guys know what's happening here with this light and this walkthrough? What is it?
I think it's time to put a little glow and a little shine on the Chicago artists.
A little glow? It's like you're ready to talk about this thing. All right, what are you doing here tonight? Who are you with? What's your story?
So we are up for 3 nominations this year. It's our first time being here. We're a small creative agency in Chicago called Lucid Creative Agency, and we're up for our work in education.
That's incredible stuff. You guys excited to be here this evening?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You look fantastic, by the way. Oh, she was ready with that look, too. She's like, oh, really, me? Okay, sorry. There we go. All right, are we ready to do a photo here? All right, can you tell me exactly, what's your name, by the way, sir? Andrew, what is happening here? What is this?
This is a video photo booth, all right? We take some slow motion video of people doing silly things.
Okay.
Which gets sillier throughout the night, and then it's going to be put together for the promo video for next year.
A couple people, can I do something with these people or what?
Please, yeah.
All right, so what are we doing? We got to move around? What happens?
Yeah, you can cheer, you can high five, you can, do...
He's like, don't produce your own segment, John. You can do it on your own. You want to? Can I get in with one of these?
I want you front and center.
All right, I'm front and center. All right, even though you guys do all the real work. Oh my God, oh my goodness! I saw this thing shimmering from a mile away. All right, what are we doing on here? All right, so we should do something goofy then, or what?
Hell yeah.
Like a boomerang sort of feel to it? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go like this. All right, I don't know what's happening. I'll just keep doing this till we do it. All right, Andrew's gonna cue us. 2. All right, we're gonna look at the lens. 2, 1. Oh, I don't know. Are you supposed to make noises? I don't know. That's what I'm doing. Andrew, did that turn out okay?
That's exactly what we need.
All right, so we'll be able to see that later on.
Yeah, you will. Yeah.
Good luck, guys. Hey, let's bring it in here. What are we shouting on 3?
Education on 3.
That's important. All right, 1, 2, 3. Education. Back to you all.
They got their cheer. We got to get our cheer
I
together.
know. Well, we've got a whole interesting group right here. And before we unpack all that this is Chicago Project Adventure. Take a look at some of the work they've been working on.
Hi there. I'm Em, and this is my show, Adventures of Em. This isn't like a normal show where you just sit back and watch. Here you help create the adventure every week. Sometimes you will see something like this pop up. This is our voting widget. This lets you choose what we do and where we go. You can help shape the story and even play games with me and my friends and all the adventurers watching the show. Other times you will see a story widget like this. When you see one of these, click around to find new things, make funny noises, or learn more about the story.
I'm not saying anything.
Whether you watch on a computer, tablet, or phone, you can play along thanks to my Adventure Vision extension. Now, get ready. You're about to become part of the adventure. Let's go.
There we go. The Adventures of Em and Hannah and all the rest are joining us right now.
Em, are you excited tonight? Yes.
She's very
excited tonight.
Are you nervous?
So tell me about the Adventures of Em.
So
How did this
Adventures
come
of Em, how did it come about? Well, we had the idea to try to do an interactive show for families. We wanted to kind of bring back kids and their families sitting together watching television, like the Jim Henson era of something. So luckily we reached out to a bunch of local Chicago improv actors and we got the most amazing group of people ever. They were willing to essentially donate their time, learn how to puppeteer. They became awesome. Yeah, and it was a crazy undertaking. We probably did it in a third of the time that we should have, but it was crazy and a lot of fun.
And you're nominated for an Emmy for
We
it.
are for 2.
For 2? Oh my gosh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh man, what do we need to know about your studio and everything that's going on there?
Well, so it's all live, right? That's how the whole episode is, and so we kind of create the whole world in one tight, close quarter studio. Things are hectic and chaotic. We're always changing cameras, things like that, but it's a super fun time, and everyone is, the whole thing's improvised. So everything that you see in that episode is made up, and it's fun, and it's a great time with great friends.
And if people don't or have never done improvisation
There
before,
you go.
oh my god, that's the right word. That is so hard to do. Oh my gosh.
With puppets.
With puppets,
So
no
yeah,
less.
they have to improv and remember to move the mouths and act. Yeah, it's a whole deal.
We've become really great friends though, so at the end of it, all the improv kind of really meshes well together. We just know how the other person reacts, and it's a lot of fun, especially as the other episodes kind of came about. It was really cool.
It's good to see work like this being acknowledged by the NATAS chapter.
Absolutely, that's exactly why we're so excited to be here. It's mainly news organizations and stories, which are great, and there's a lot of work inside these things, but we're just a small group of friends now at this point, making something out of a studio on the west side of Chicago, trying to just do something different and new.
We kind of end up being in the trenches together, and I think it's really cool because now we're spotlighting something else that's going on. I think news and just the traditional TV gets a lot of the spotlight, but there's so many other avenues to television, and also really cool for other young journalists and people trying to get into the industry.
Sure, our content exists on Twitch, which is mainly a video game streaming platform, but it offered us the ability to interact with tens of thousands of viewers as they're watching the show, which no other platform, you can't do that on television, obviously. So the viewers could talk to us, they could change the show, they could do all sorts. The show is so cool. Alex here, he runs the live stream itself, so he's switching the show, and he's actually just as much part of the improv as any of the actors, because we have no idea where things are going. Yeah, he's playing along.
It's so cool too, because even just getting this nomination and then hopefully this award takes you to a whole nother level, gets you in front of a whole bunch of different eyeballs, and hopefully that this just grows and makes
it also
families.
Kind of validates what we're trying to do. Interactivity is a very new category, and right now we see a lot of Facebook Live, chat-based stuff. We actually built a completely unique experience. It's a custom application to interact with our crew. The whole studio is rigged up with special monitors to interact with everybody. So we're really trying to push interactivity, and we feel like coming here and doing this is a big step for us.
Yeah.
Big step.
Well, good luck to all of you guys. We really wish you the best, and good luck. We're going to let poor Hannah go and maybe put her arm down for a while. Thanks, you guys. We really appreciate you being here. Best of luck to you.
Got her working on the weekends hard.
No kidding. All right, let's check back in with John Hanson.
All right, guys, I'm back here in the ballroom. The doors are open. People are dancing, getting ready for selfies. Dan, I don't know. That usually leads to some fun photographs. All right, Dan, you're the production manager. You run the show here. Talk about what goes into a show like this.
Well, it's a lot of planning. Pretty much about 2 weeks after this show is done, we'll start talking about next year. It takes a crew of about 25 guys, starting last night around 7 o'clock. Wow. We get in the room and start mapping out everything, and then, we finish up ready for rehearsals around noon.
So you're already 24 hours into this project, if not more than that.
Yeah, and about an hour's sleep, so we're good. We're good.
So the quicker we can make this thing happen, the better, right?
Yeah, let's go, people. When you hear your name, let's get up there.
Well, that's the thing is, look, everyone wants to have their moment. It's a big night, but you guys are probably back there like, hey, let's speed this along here.
Hey, it's everybody has their 15 minutes, 15 seconds. We'll play them off. We'll play them off.
I love how you're already downgraded. You're like, everyone gets their 15 minutes, seconds.
Right now. I'm not worried.
Right, let's also give you guys some props. You've been producing the show for 5 years, and you guys are actually nominated tonight for your work in last year's. It was like Inception here.
So, Absolute Production Services, which is the production company I work for, we are actually up for an award this year. This is actually our third nomination, but the nomination this year is for last year's Emmy Award show.
For the lighting?
For the lighting design and the production design.
How are you feeling about the lighting here tonight, the design? Everyone feeling good?
It's good. It's good. We got a great team. So, this is the 5th year everybody's been back together.
Right.
So,
one really quick thing, your pin, Chicago Police Memorial Foundation.
Yes, Chicago Police Memorial Foundation. I'm a board member for the foundation, and our company donates 100% of our AV services for all their events throughout the year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's kind of like our way to give back to the officers, and we support them. We've been on the board, the owner of the company and myself, for over 10 years.
All right, I know you got a lot to do tonight. I won't keep you anymore. He's going to get to work, guys. Back to you.
All right, thanks, John Hanson. We're talking about the future of journalism and television in the city of Chicago and beyond, because these are probably the two youngest nominees we have here tonight. 8th grade and a sophomore in high school. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Cedric Morgan, okay, tell us what you're nominated for about the project.
We are nominated for a show called Into the Outdoors, and the episode is called Clovis Kids Cook-Off. And it deals with primitive cooking and kind of primitive technology in general.
Oh, okay, and then what did you do working with the project?
We went to a museum, and then we were talking about it, and then we were just talking about what it was like back in the day for Clovis kids.
Okay, and you guys, you end up going to school in Wisconsin. Tell us about that.
School in Wisconsin is very fun, great education system, and Madison West High School.
I go to Elmira Middle School, and it's really nice. It's small, so like you get to know everyone really well.
This has got to be a very overwhelming evening for you guys. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling a little nervous. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I would be too.
But I'm really excited and happy to be here.
Well, you guys look fabulous, and you fit right in, okay, with everybody else, and you have earned it. You've worked hard. You've earned the right to be here just like everybody else.
Thank you.
Do you guys want to have futures in television? Yeah, what do you want to do?
I want to be an actress, and I want to be in movies and move over to LA when I'm older.
Ah, big dreams of La La Land.
I want to be an engineer, but I would love to do acting on the side if possible.
Wonderful. Well, good luck to both you guys, and welcome tonight. Have a little bit of fun. Try not to be too nervous, but we're going to be crossing our fingers for you, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you guys. John Hanson is back out there in amongst the crowd. I think people are actually going to start eating dinner relatively soon, so it's spinning out over here. Yeah,
Okay,
let's go.
We're at the ballroom now, right now, and I gotta say, hey, table 43, you guys are already in place, sitting down. What table is this? Who we got here?
Comcast.
What?
Comcast CN100/Miracle Center.
Right. What time did you guys get here at? I mean, you guys are all already lined up. You're already eating.
11 a.m.
Yes. You guys.
We got here 10 minutes.
Wait, one more time?
Whatever time the bar opened, we got here 10 minutes before that.
Right. That is a real sweet window that you found there. Exactly.
You got to do it.
All right, so you're enjoying this kale salad. I already met the chef, Lulu. We got a lot of great things coming out. How are we feeling about the salad so far? Reviews?
So far, it's delicious.
So far, delicious. We feeling pretty good?
Clearly, I hate
Oh,
it.
it's already gone. How you feeling over here?
I got a little stuck in my teeth.
Yeah, you got a lot stuck in your teeth. How are we doing over here?
I still have to try my salad.
Oh, get on in there now. You look incredible, by the way. Everyone does here at this table. Not only is it the most on-time table, it's the most beautiful table. Let's make some noise, everybody. 43. Table 43. You guys enjoy your evening, okay?
Thank you.
Are we going to win some awards tonight? And even if not, it's just great to be here, right? One person said no over there. I won't talk to them. All right, guys, more from the ballroom in a bit. Table 43 is ready to go. Back to y'all. 43.
All right, thanks, John Hanson. Yeah, dinner's just starting to get underway, so we're going to see more people moving into that room. Right now, we have ABC7's Jesse Kirsch with us. Congratulations for your nominations this
Thank
evening.
you.
Pretty exciting to
Good
be
evening.
nominated.
Yeah, it's always great to be here. I've already seen a handful of people that I'm catching up with. It's awesome to be here, and it feels. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just going to say, I think what is really nice about what I'm a part of tonight is it's a group effort. Spot news coverage is something that we put together as a team in breaking news scenario, which are usually some of the toughest times, but I think it's when our newsroom really shines.
So what event were you guys specifically nominated for?
Sure. So there was a group of lawmen, officers who were serving a warrant, I believe it was, up in Rockford.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, you remember this, I mean, this made national news, and I remember our network, ABC News, Tom Yamas was out there with us. So what happened was this shooting happens in Rockford, and the alleged gunman then gets in a car and books it about two and a half hours downstate from Rockford. So we chased this scene to Rockford, and then and then
all the
turned
way
right
back
around
down.
and drove down to Lincoln, Illinois.
Yeah, I remember this one.
And there was a standoff, and I was out there. I mean, it had already been going on for a while, and I got there, and it probably went on at least another hour and a half, and they shut down the highway. All of the traffic was being diverted off of I-55, and you could see a block of police vehicles, probably 30 different state police vehicles off in the distance, and they had us really far back.
So, as a journalist, what are you thinking when all of this is going on?
Well, first off, I mean, a scenario like that, get it right. It's a very sensitive topic, and I even think back to what we were nominated for and won one of our group awards for last year was the Chicago police officer losing his life in the line of duty. So, I mean, you're trying to express the gravity of the situation and keep everyone informed, because we're also dealing with someone who was allegedly armed and surrounded by police. I mean, there are all different layers to this story, and trying to put people on the scene with us there.
It's such a difficult scenario for people who haven't been out there, because not only are you trying to get the story, inform the public about the immediacy that's going on and how it could affect your roads and schools and all that kind of stuff. You have to be very mindful of the law enforcement out there who are trying to do their job.
Oh yeah, and they had us 300, 400 yards back back probably across the field, and it was snowing too. I mean, it was almost whiteout conditions by the end of it.
It's not an easy situation.
Yeah, you said you're here as a digital journalist. Let's explain that term just a little bit. What
Sure.
that includes, because you kind of wear a lot of hats as a digital
I do, yeah. I was saying I have my feet in every bucket. So
Yeah.
I am tasked with, and this has been for almost 3 years now that I've been at Channel 7 here in Chicago, is finding the best way to convey a story, whether that's on a digital platform, on a television platform, on both, and then how do we take the same material and rework it for all those different platforms. And actually we just talked with the Cronkite School out at Arizona State University about this, because this has turned into a company-wide project called the Community Journalist Program, which has people placed at every one of our 8 owned TV stations doing similar work and really trying to break the rules and experiment and innovate.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations on the nominations.
Thank you.
Wish you
Thank
the
you
best
for
of luck
having me here.
tonight. Have some fun. Go eat some dinner.
Thank you.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're going to keep all this fun going. Let's get it over to John Hanson. John, what's up?
All right, back in the ballroom here. I'm here with one of the hardest workers of the night. Pearl, how you doing?
I am doing fabulous, John.
Pearl is like my favorite person we've met so far tonight. What's this like? A big event at Swiss Hotel?
It's a beautiful event here at the Swiss Hotel Chicago. It's none other. If you're not here, you're missing a great time.
Amen to that. Now, I got to say, all right, you guys do a lot of events here.
Yes.
Some conferences come through. Everyone's a little, tight to the calendar.
They're tight,
Yeah.
stiff.
They're stiff,
This
exactly.
year,
Yeah.
loose, having fun.
We're having fun, exactly. This ain't some wedding that's
no,
coming on
it's not a
through.
plain wedding.
No, not a bar mitzvah, not some kid's birthday, no.
This is awesome. This is the Emmys. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear, Pearl. All right, what's the hardest part about your job? Because, look, right now we're a little bit chill, but as soon as this thing starts rocking, it's rolling.
Hey, there's no hard part about serving people. People deserve each and every time of your time, okay?
Right.
So there's no hard part,
All
okay?
right, Pearl, here's a live quiz for you, okay? I'm going to play the part of a rude person, all right? But you know I'm not, Pearl.
Yeah,
But
I
let's
know,
pretend- I'm
John.
going to see how you roll with this, okay?
Okay.
All right, okay, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
I'm eating my salad over here. This salad isn't really tasty.
Oh, well, I do apologize, sir. Is there anything else that you would like?
Oh, thank you so much for asking. All right, scenario 2. Let's switch sides. Let's switch sides. All right, okay. All right, over here. This won't happen because Lulu's a fantastic cook. Don't worry. But yeah, she is. She's the best.
Yes,
All right, here we go. This chicken is dry.
Oh, my God. Let me take that for you, John, and I'll replace it.
And she remembered my name. Pearl, you are the best you got here.
You got it, John.
You gonna have some fun tonight?
I am.
I love
I'm
you.
going to have fun with you, John.
Oh, that's for the after show, everybody. Back to y'all.
Is he getting our dinner ready?
He better be getting our dinner ready, but John can literally make friends with anybody.
And everybody.
It's so funny. Well, we are making friends out here. We're hanging out with the team from CBS 58 Milwaukee. Hello.
Oh, hello. Thanks for having us, guys.
What are you guys nominated for tonight?
I have 3 nominations. So 2 in human interest and then 1 in environmental.
And mine is for a serious news feature.
Serious news. Okay, so tell us about the feature you did.
Okay. Thankful for this family for sharing this story, first of all. But the story is about this father. He went to the hospital. He hurt his finger. Little did he know, his son was in the room next to him having a heart attack.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a horrible coincidence, but the silver lining for the family was that they were able to be there for his final moments to say goodbye.
And that was because of the husband's finger issue?
Yeah.
Oh
it
my
was just
gosh.
kind of a tragic coincidence, but for the family, they were able to have that closure, and they were able to open up and talk to me and let us share their story.
Wow, that's so amazing. It's still just such hard stories to tell, but they really do affect other people, so it's so wonderful when people are able to come forward and actually share them.
Of course.
Yeah. I just think I give it to reporters who are out there. You're pounding the pavement. You're trying to get the stories and get the scoop. What do you want people to know about your job?
Oh my gosh, it's not as glamorous as it looks.
Right?
It is
We
so
understand.
not.
It's the growing up and weight job.
Yes, it is. But the stories where you can make a difference, and especially in a positive way, that's what makes our jobs worthwhile.
Yeah.
I think.
It makes it easier to go back out on the streets every day.
For sure.
Yeah.
You're telling important stories that matter to your community.
Yeah.
And our viewers appreciate that.
Yeah.
They really do.
Too many people live in a bubble, and I think if we didn't have journalism and news, that people wouldn't realize all the good things that are going on around them, not just the bad, too.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are champions and already winners in our book, certainly. So thank you so much.
Thank you,
Good luck
ladies.
to you.
Thank
you
so much
very
fun.
much.
Yeah, it's a good night.
Yes,
Best of luck to you guys. John Hanson's getting ready for dinner, I think.
Guys, I feel like we've entered the control center here now. What happens kind of behind the stage. It's dark in here. We got the brightest light in here right now. This is sort of the epicenter. They're getting ready for the show here. They're lined up. Glad they're eating healthy here with an apple. But this is kind of where we see all those videos happen. So as we go through the nominations and the nominees are, obviously they're going to be rolling that video. They're going to be rolling that audio. They're going to make sure that those microphones are okay. I haven't told these people I'm coming over to say hello to them. But how are you guys doing here this evening?
Good, how are you?
You guys ready for a big show?
Oh, yeah.
Is this one of the harder ones you do, one of the easier ones? Because I know you do a ton of shows.
It's one of the easier ones. Yeah.
It's an easier one. We'll make it easier. How you doing here this evening?
Good. How are you?
What's your job, by the way?
Well, we're just going to go through the show and make sure we're staying on schedule and keeping everything moving.
Now, that's the important thing. Now, the things that make things the most off schedule are people talking too much, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So we want to keep it tight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we'll do it right now. Keeping it tight. Back to y'all.
Oh, we'll get. All right, thank you, John Hanson, doing a great job as always. And after we are done here, once we go to the actual show inside for the awards, after the awards, a lot more going on. And this is the gentleman who's going to talk to all the winners.
Yes.
Jeff Conway.
Thank you, ladies. While you guys are having a nice dinner, we're going to be working hard out here. So let me know how it is, because we're not going to be trying anything.
Oh my gosh, I gotta say, you look fabulous.
Yes.
That's
Thank you.
probably one of my favorite looks of the night.
Really? Thank you.
I love when a man puts in that little extra effort.
I'm not big on traditional, so
Yeah,
I always
good
want to
for
have
you.
it stand out a little bit more. So
Yeah.
thank you, I appreciate it. It's Woolful, it's partnership with Amazon.com.
Oh, wonderful.
So I really thought it would be a fun look. I saw it online, I was like, yup, this is it.
And you
Yup.
sparkle a little bit.
Thank you. I'm trying with the light,
Yeah,
a little
the lights.
fluorescence.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you going to be highlighting behind the scenes?
So the winners. So when the winners win off the podium, they're going to come to us, talk about their project, talk about the work they're doing. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So we get them all when they're nervous and starting to drink, and then you get them when they've won and they're drunk.
Well, yeah, exactly. And they're continuing to drink in celebration now. So we continue to drink, but we're having a good merry
So
time.
this show just keeps getting better and better as the evening progresses.
Yes, I hope
love
so.
it.
We're going to try to.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Absolutely love it. Okay, this is a perfect time to remind everybody about the raffle.
Oh, yes,
okay?
yeah.
You can get a trip to Branson, Silver Dollar City. The raffle. Here you go, Amy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. No, you got to text Emmy raffle to 855-202-2100. You can get 10 tickets for $10, 30 for $25, 75 for $50, 150 for $100. And they'll be picking that towards the end of the show.
Yes, and it's
Yeah.
all helping to support our scholarship fund for National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences and the students that are coming up.
And everybody loves a road trip, so let's go to Missouri.
Yeah, breweries. Yeah,
It's not that far.
It's not that far. It's right there.
Yeah.
It's like literally right there.
It is.
What do you like best about
a few
this night?
hours
Because you've
away.
done this before.
I have.
Yeah, so what's the best part?
Honestly, I think I'm from Chicago, so Midwestern values, you know, when we come to these things, everybody's so nice and approachable.
Yeah.
And it's just a really wonderful, non-pretentious, happy time of Chicago market and Midwest market, having a great time celebrating journalism.
Yeah. A lot of people you don't get to see all together in one room.
Yeah, and sometimes like some people you've never met, like, you know, like people I've been watching since I was a kid, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my
Yeah.
God, you're real.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they
don't
like you
put
to
it when
say
you like
that.
I'm going to say it here. When I see them later, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say,
Right.
oh, I was 10 when I first started watching you.
Watching you forever.
No, I'm not going to do that to
Yeah,
them.
don't do that.
Good call.
So
Thank you,
funny.
Felicia.
I know. You guys stick around. We got a little bit more coming up.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, to the 61st Annual Naddest Chicago Emmy Awards. It's going to be a very big night, and we are here with the show's host, Ryan Dempster, we all know from the Chicago Cubs, and Mr. Big Easy from the Globetrotters will be taking over for us shortly to give all these folks the wonderful awards that they are hoping to win.
It's a big, exciting night with a big, exciting host.
No kidding, and much bigger here tomorrow.
I know.
We're looking forward to it. We're having some fun earlier this afternoon, and we're going to have a good time tonight.
How do you prepare for something like this?
Long as we have good chemistry, I think that's the only thing that matters, because everybody's, it's their moment. It's not about us. As long as we don't get in the way too much, we should be fine.
I mean, but you got to practice your jokes a little bit,
right?
A little bit, that comes really easy. I found out this is the first time we met, and he was cracking me up all afternoon, so I'm looking forward to getting out there. We're going to have a good time. There's a lot of people here deserving of some great awards, and we'll have some fun. We'll give some people a hard time, too.
I know there are a lot of people that are excited that you two are the hosts this year, too.
Oh,
good.
Yeah,
That's
especially
good. We like that.
John Hanson, I think he was going to try and run over really quick. He is a huge Cubs fan, and he was like, how can I not be here right now? So he's going to probably come back over here. What do you love about a night like tonight?
Yeah, well, I think it's just exactly what he said. It's about the people who are winning these awards and getting nominated. People put in a ton of hard work, and they're getting rewarded tonight by a nice trophy, but more than that, just recognition for for everything they've done in their field, and it's really cool.
Yeah, I see Big Easy, you brought your basketball with you with the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yes.
What are you going to do with that tonight?
Well, we got a surprise tonight. We're going to have a big show. We're going to have a lot of elements, involving this ball in the show. We're going to try to keep it live and keep it going. The Globetrotters are from Chicago, so it's only right that we come back and do it for the hometown.
It's kind of funny when I saw you up with the ball. I was like, is that like your lovey? Is it like you got to keep it with you all the time?
It's my BB. Yeah, I sleep with it every night.
Would you be sad if someone takes that away from you?
I could cry. I'm a big boy. I don't think anybody take it.
Hey, listen, sometimes I'm looking for things to do with my hand. That'd be kind of fun to have with me all the time,
He
right?
flies with it. You know how people have neck pillows? He just brings that. It just slides in behind the seat. Yeah.
I deflate it.
Okay.
But he's not
Seriously.
like
You have to, so you deflate it and you have to blow it back up to get on the flight?
Yes. I have to, because sometimes TSA don't let you through with it.
I didn't know that.
you learn.
It's things you don't think about.
Do you think that's Tom Brady's excuse too?
You know what? I'm a Saints fan. I'm not getting into that at all. The Globetrotters playing Boston.
That was
I
a
want
setup.
no enemies.
That was a setup.
No enemies.
All right, what can we expect from the show tonight, guys?
I think it's just a lot of fun. We're going to keep it moving. We want everybody to enjoy themselves. Like I say, I'm not you say about jokes, I'm not a trained comedian, but I'm trained on how to make people happy. And so at the end of the night, if everybody's happy, even if you didn't win, I think we did our job.
Okay, all right. Well, you've already been making us feel good. I'm sure you guys are going to do a wonderful job. We appreciate you stopping by the red carpet.
Yeah, thank you for having
me. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're going to see you guys. We got one more check-in with John Hanson. John, what's up?
All right, back here in the ballroom with the biggest celebrity of them all. Well, we just met one on the red carpet, but I'll get her up. How you doing?
Excellent, sir. How are
Feeling
you?
good?
Great.
What a whirlwind you've been through. By the way, he's, of course, in case you need any reminding, the gentleman who caught our Chance the Snapper at the Humboldt Park Lagoon back over the summer. That experience has really changed your life in many ways.
The grace of God, buddy. A lot more than me. Yep.
You got a coloring book out. How the heck does that come to fruition?
It was something I started planning when I got back from the first trip, and again, praise God, it's came together the way it has.
Right. So you've had quite an interesting life, and in your normal, catching gators is your gig. Like, that's your full-time life, right?
24/7, 365.
How many a year? Like a guesstimate. How many are you catching?
Hundreds. Yeah.
Hundreds?
Yep.
So was Chance extra special because it was in a different place, a new thing, everyone had the spotlight on you, or was it, in your mind, just, hey, I got to catch one more gator, that's just what I do?
Oh, I knew coming into it. There was so much stress in the situation. Yeah, very stressful, a lot to it. It was very alien.
Yeah.
Very
Are you
alien.
excited to be here at the Emmys?
100%, yeah, I'm loving it.
Would you have ever imagined in 100 years that a year ago they'd be like, come on through, sir, go ahead, that you would be here 1 year later at the Emmy Awards and just being celebrated as the hero of Chicago?
In a few months, who does this happen to? It's all the credit of the guy upstairs. It's a lot more than me.
Right.
Yep.
You look great, by the way. I love that you got the gator tie, which is awesome. You were wearing a hat. You were just keeping it real here, man.
Hey, buddy, just who I am. Yep.
Exactly.
If I could be in flip-flops, I'd be in flip-flops.
Let's go. Can we get him a pair of flip-flops? We're going to get our producers to work on that. Get her up. Thanks so much. Good luck with everything, okay?
Thank you, sir.
All right, guys, back to y'all.
Yeah.
Like, can't believe after all we've already done, the fun is just getting started.
Oh boy, is it ever! How y'all doing?
John, how are you, John?
Are you having fun over here?
We are having a lot of fun, but did you pace yourself when you were out there?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I got to meet a lot of people. You saw I met my
Marsha?
Marsha's in the building. You know, things are about to get wild. She's already 3 wines in, so who knows what happens when Mom starts drinking.
I saw Enrique, your husband, and he was standing there, and then he slowly bowed out when you and Marsha
he was
had a
ready.
thing off.
He was ready to bounce on out of there.
Yeah.
But no, we're having a lot of fun here, and the vibe is good. I mean, everyone's in good spirits.
Really good night.
Having some spirits, everyone's ready to go.
Yeah, we should also mention we have the raffle tickets, so you go ahead and get
Yes,
that out one more time.
Perfect time for you guys to support the scholarship fund. If you win, you can get a trip to Branson, Missouri, Silver Dollar City. Okay, you got to check that out. But more importantly, it's supporting up and coming journalists.
Yes.
So you can buy those raffle tickets. All you have to do is text Emmy Raffle. Okay, Emmy Raffle to 855-202-2100. 855-202-2100. You guys, make sure you support.
Hey, and don't forget, Monday through Friday, we are the hosts of the Jam on the CW26. So
And
make
we
sure
wear
you're
this
tuning
stuff
in.
every morning.
We always
wearing
look this
gowns
fabulous.
and tuxes.
Yes.
And we are rocking
Well,
it.
it's the same gowns and tuxes
Yes,
every day.
morning. We don't change.
We need to talk to our bosses, get a little bit more in the wardrobe.
Yes,
but
but-
yeah, we'll work one thing at a time.
But, you know, we're up a lot of energy. That's 6 to 8 a.m. on CW26, so make sure you tune in.
Yeah, thank you so much for embracing us. Thank you so much for having us, and good luck to all the nominees tonight. We'll see you guys next time.